No, it's fun. It's fun to be a little bit more loose for this. So, Coach, welcome to the Sipaspjall for Karvan. We're doing this with all coaches in the Premier Leagues and sort of just getting to know them better and giving the fans and people at home just a better idea of who you are and what you're thinking. So, first question. I mean, when did you start coaching? Like, where do you started in Spain? Yes.
Yes, I mean, I grew up in Spain, exactly in Tenerife. We have a ACB team over there. We have a big organization. Today, they are also in a Champions League competition.
Okay.
And I mean, I started to play in this team when I was like 14 years old. From 14 years old to 23.
Were you any good?
And then, I mean, I was okay player. Okay player.
So you saw coaching as the real profession.
Yeah, and then, like I said, when I was 23 years old, the organization told me they got a meeting with me, and they just talked with me and told me, Martin, we will not make you a contract as a player anymore, but we want to keep you in the organization, and we are gonna we're gonna help you and in your academic coaching way to hire you and to get you enough tools and knowledge to become a coach.
And that was it.
And that was it. I mean, and after that, I stopped to play basketball with this age, 23, and then I start to be in charge of the youth program and to become assistant coach in the senior team. They give me some Drengaflokkur teams also, and they sent to me to different clubs in Spain. Like I went to Manresa in Barcelona, I went to Valencia, to living with the teams, and yeah, with contacts, I have been growing in this way.
How can you explain the jump from Tenerife, Spain to Iceland? How did you get to Iceland?
Yes, well, yeah. After when I started my coaching as assistant coach, my coaching career with them, after 7 seasons, 10 years working as a coach in there.
Wow.
I got I thought about, I mean, it's time to get the next step. The next step.
Yeah.
I mean, and I talked with my club, and I told them that I make already the decision to go somewhere, to continue my coaching career in the head coach position. And I did it. I mean, Iceland was not the first place where I were coaching. I went first to Kosovo.
Okay.
It's no easy place as a first year, as a pro, away of family, away of home. But I mean, good enough to learn, to grow as a person and also as a coach, and get ready for the next challenge. And the next challenge was Iceland.
Okay. So the next challenge is Iceland. So Tindastóll.
Yeah.
How did that work out, and like how do you feel after your time in Tindastóll?
Well, I came to Iceland. My first time was 2011. Actually, we got an email in my club in Tenerife from Borge because he was coaching in Tindastóll in that time, and he organized some basketball camp, and also it was some clinic, KKI clinic over there.
Yeah.
And I was invited by them.
And you went?
So yes, so I came 2011. I was 2 weeks in the camp and also 1 week speaking in the coaching clinic.
Okay.
And after that, I just keep my contacts, with Borche, with some other coaches in the country. And after the Kosovo experience, I knew that I want to move to another league to keep growing, and I make some just phone calls and just asking if some open job as a head coach is gonna be open for me, and then I arrived to Tindastóll.
Wow! All right. So you moved there. Did your family go with you to begin with?
The first time when I came here, I came alone. And yes, few time later, my family came. But at that time, only my wife, because I have 2 kids already, but both of them born here in Iceland.
Really?
Yeah, so I have 2 Icelandic guys.
So they'll play for the Icelandic national
Yeah,
team someday.
hopefully, yes, hopefully.
That's funny.
Yeah. And after that, I took a break, 1 season break, went to Denmark.
Okay.
I was coaching in Bakenbergs. This is a FIBA Euro Cup team. It was great experience. Actually, I have to say thanks to the Tindastól board in that time, because they let me go to take this challenge even though I was under the contract. I mean, but they understood that to take the Europe Challenge competition is going to be better for us, and also I promised them that if I come back to Iceland, I will come back to Tindastól as a better coach. You know,
you did,
and I did it exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you got that. So the year after you came back, that was the cup. That was the when you were cup finalists, champions, cup champions,
cup champions and finals.
Yeah, exactly. So how do you? Well, that year you were very close, but came up short. Next year after was much more difficult. Can you talk about the last year? It was kind of up and down, very much so.
Well, I think last year was like we made the best first round of the season ever. We only lose one game until Christmas.
We were talking about the curse of Christmas. You can't, you don't want to be on top for Christmas.
Exactly, and we were like there. I mean, only one lose, and everything was just perfect. And after Christmas, with some injury problems, we got Ural King. He went to a state because he was waiting for his first kid.
Yes,
I think it was too long time away of the team. 2 months is too much. Then we bring PA. Everybody was feeling good with him on the team. And then we bring back Ural. He got injured. Pietro got injured. So a lot of little things in the second half.
Stack up on.
Yes, we lose the confidence, and then I think things start not going in the right direction. And I mean,
you were adding like little players like Michael Ojo for a couple times, and then and the Instagram story post thing that just very dissatisfied. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that we was trying to find solutions. This is how it is. I mean, this is every club trying to find solutions.
Of course.
You can can be right or wrong, but we was trying to find solutions. But the competition don't stop.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't wait for you. You need to find what you need to do what you think is going to help the team and to get better. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. I think in that moment, we through the years, especially Tindastól in Iceland, we gotta trust a lot our local players. I mean, usually the teams who have the strong core of the local guys go far away on the league.
That's what everybody. I mean, everybody. So, I thought that Tindastól had that last year.
Yes, we had it.
They had all those good players, and then you also bring in like Brynjar, the shooter from KR.
Absolutely. Actually, year before, with the rule only one American, only Antonio Hester as American.
Yeah.
I mean, we have in our our main lineup. It was Pietur, Citrikur, Vidar, Axel Carasson, and Antonio Hester. Coming from the bench, we have Helgi Raff, Björwin, Hannes, Frederick. I mean, all those guys, they are from Southern Korea, actually. All of them. I mean, and we got the cup. Amazing weekend. I mean, I cannot. It's gonna be in my mind. I mean, also in the mind of many people in the country. You know about remember this weekend, this cup weekend.
You must remember the flag that the supporters brought. Israel's army. How did you feel when you saw that?
I mean, I feel good because this means that not only me, that this means that we are doing something good. Yeah. I mean, and town was very happy with what we were doing. Yeah. You know, like I said, and last season we didn't end the season. I mean, like with this feeling, you know, like we didn't have the best chemistry. Yeah. We was not in the same page. Yeah. But with all those little things that start to happen after the Christmas, didn't give us this confidence to go all the way.
And then, of course, that heartbreaker against Thor Thorlaksson.
I mean, Thor Thorlaksson played very well last season, and actually. In the last tournament, the Glacial tournament, they were champion right now, and they have some good core of Icelandic players who has been playing together through the years, and they can play. Yeah, they can close their eyes and they know everything, you know. So this is very important to me to have a. I mean, something I learned here is that you gotta have a solid Icelandic players in your team.
Did that influence your choice to come to Hauka?
Well, I mean, after the last season in Tindastól, I mean, I got a meeting with the board and I was just talking. We put everything on the table and we decided that the best for the club, because to me always club is over everything, the best for the club, also for the players and for everybody, is to take this break. And Hauka, I feel like I fit very well here in this organization because it's kind of similar as Tindastól. They have good talented players, young guys. We have good combination between young guys and experienced players. And we are building from the local guys. I mean, actually this year the roster is just building around them. I mean, we check what we have in the club. We have good enough guards. From position 1 to 3, what we need, big guys, let's sign big guys. But and respecting the position that we have.
Exactly.
This is the idea.
How did you? I mean, Kári Jónsson, obviously a huge signing. I mean, you were following him, I'm guessing, when he was out in Barcelona and all that stuff. Like, how big do you feel that was for your team this year?
Well, actually, when we knew that he will be with us, I mean, that's why somebody asked me, "Hey, Kári, come back." I felt like he never left because he started to practice with us. He went to Barcelona, but after I took over, he started to practice with me and never left. So that was my feeling. I mean, he is still with us, and of course, it's great news. I mean, this is just fantastic. But we should not put pressure on him. He needs time to get ready. Physically, mentally,
he's not fully back physically?
No, he's not fully back physically right now. But he is not injured. This is very important. He's out of injury. But we gotta think about Kári Jónsson. He has been out of the court for a year. I mean, for a player to be out of the court 1 year, I mean, put yourself in this position. I put myself in his position, and it's not easy to come back and to be Kári again. But what I am sure is that Hauka organization, players, board member, all the time, and all the Icelandic basketball, we are gonna help him to get back because this is the plan.
So you're now we're now in the amazing Hauka facility, probably, well, in my opinion, I think right now the best basketball facility in Iceland. Did this influence your choice to come here?
I mean, the facility, of course, always is a plus.
Are you excited to play in the new place?
Yes, absolutely. Me and the players and everybody, But the main thing that I came here was, I got a meeting with Bragi, president. They have a totally new board. Stevie coming from KKI to work with us, in the office. And I think we are becoming as a true professional organization, and this is what I am looking forward to be as much professional as possible. And here we have all the facilities and all the tools to do it. We have an office where we are office for coaches, office for GM, office for the president, office for the guy who is running for Emil. He's running also the youth program. All the things. We have a good basketball court, good facilities. Everything around the team, because at the end, the main and the more important people right now in every organization are the players.
So
the players are the more important thing. So they have everything what they need to become professionals, to learn, to get better, to improve physically and basketball wise. So this is perfect situation for me.
So now you have the players, the coaches, the facility and staff. Where are Hauka going to end up at the end of the season?
I am a coach that like to go step by step. Of course, we gotta dream big, but the main goal right now is obvious, is to be in playoff, because the last season they didn't make it. Our main job, our main goal right now is to be in playoff, top 8. That is for sure. And then when we take this goal, we can think about, could we have the home court advantage or not? When we got the home court advantage, how far we can go. But everything must be step by step. More than to say, no, we are going to be top 4 or we are going to be, we don't know right now. So let's go, let's do better than last season. And
Okay.
this means that being playoff.
All right.
This is my main goal right now.
Okay. Make the playoffs.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Mhm.
Let's talk about the rest of the league.
Mhm.
The other 11 teams.
Mhm.
How do you see the season going this year, with regards to new players and
Mhm.
and what teams do you think are going to succeed and what teams are you not sure about?
Well, right now I have to say that I have been watching live to play 10 teams out of 12. Only Fjolnir and Kea didn't get the chance to watch it, but I have been watching all of the teams, and this is also one of the good things to be in this area.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to go and scout and to go and to see, know, what's going on. And right now I can see like, we have to account with Keir. This is always like this. I think Stjernan right now, they are also, I will say that the more physical team that I has been watching until now, actually they has been practicing together like 2 weeks more than other teams.
Okay.
I mean, all the foreigners or most of the foreigners came here earlier with this good plan, good idea. I can see also Grindavik. They have good guards. I mean, it's gonna be tough to guard them. If they sign the right big guy, they're gonna be like good.
Yeah, they have a lot of quick Icelandic players.
Exactly, and we have like Njarðvík. To me, Njarðvík have named if you see just individually all the roster of Njarðvík, to me they are the team with the better balance.
Okay.
In every position. I mean, they can cover every position without no problem.
Okay.
I mean, they have solid pointers, solid guards, and solid bigs.
Okay.
I mean, and also backups. I mean, that's what I mean. They can play up to 10 players rotation.
They can
easily.
go deep.
They can go deep, exactly. So Njarðvík, to me, this is the team with better balance. We have to count in Þorþórsson, because
Icelandic core, like you said.
Icelandic core we were talking about. And of course, always here because they have clear identity. No matter which players in this team, I mean, the coach know how to take the 100% from them.
Yeah.
So this is very important. And like I said, it's going to be very, very competitive. Very competitive.
Who do you think is going to have the best shot of making Icelandic championship?
And Keir.
Yeah.
Keir. But every year is going to be more.
That's the 7th year in a row.
But every year is going to be more difficult for them.
Yeah.
Because this has been like this. Last season, year was so close. Game number 5.
Yeah.
Season before, game number 4.
Yeah.
Every year is going to be more difficult. And of course, will arrive the year that somebody else will take over.
Could that be your team?
We are building a championship team. Yes, we are building. We are in the process to build a team who at least have the shot to be champions.
All right.
So we are in this way.
Coach Martin, thank you so much for the interview. Do you watch any Icelandic movies? Do you watch any like Icelandic culture? Sippy really loves to ask coaches about Icelandic culture. Not at all.
No, not yet.
I'll have Sippy call you and give you some good names.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Tack fyrir.